On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate Ryan?
I'll rate him 11.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Yeah, no complaints at all, to be honest. My name is Renga and this is Devi. So Ryan is actually my senior in secondary school, but we have not been in contact with each other for a very long time, but we do see each other's social media. So that's how I know that he's actually into real estate. So we were in our previous house. We wanted to upgrade to a slightly bigger house.
It was a 4-room BTO. This is a
Biggest,
5-room resale.
The first person who came to my mind was Ryan. Sometimes he will have his pictures with all the badges around, like some, like army general, that kind of thing. So I know that more or less he's doing fine, he's doing well.
In our previous house, we were also not planning to move until we hit like 8-9 years. But at the 6-year mark, we decided to sell. So when we started this whole journey, as how usual consumers are, we went around, shopped for a few agents, asked some friends out on social media. So we actually consulted a few agents, and Ryan was one of them. I think most of them said the same things, but I think Ryan really stood out, not just for him because he knows Ryan previously, but also for me because he was very direct, open, and he gave me the feeling that he knows his stuff and I can fully trust him in this process. I could also feel like he's not sugarcoating anything. So
not very pushy.
Yeah, I think we
also
really like that openness and transparency. Shortly after Ryan left, we already decided, okay, this is the agent. I don't want to work with anyone else.
Sometimes it's about the connection, you see. Can we gel with each other in this process? And the process is not very easy. The process by itself is a very long one. The journey is going to be there. So we wanted someone who is quite reliable. We somehow felt that connection that, okay, I think, we'll just go with Ryan because he knows his stuff.
We'll be in good hands with Ryan. Yeah, he gave us that feeling, and I'm happy to say that we weren't wrong in that sense.
We don't regret that. Yeah.
For me, right, I'm like a very organized person. So when I saw that he himself was organized, when he explained it, I could understand very easily, even though, as you know, like the HDB selling and buying process is very complicated. But he could easily break down the information and give it to us in a very simple and layman term. So for the buying itself, this one I have to share a bit more because it's a very interesting story. So after we found the buyer for our unit, we already started looking for our next home.
Actually, even before that.
Yeah.
Even before that, we were concurrently doing the two processes together.
But I think the viewing
was
started
after.
After we already found our buyer. So it was a Saturday, we saw 2 units, and then this house we saw it on a Sunday. And I still recall before we entered the house in the lift, Ryan said, I think you guys will like this house.
It's very interesting because he just met us like 3 months before. We didn't really share with him what kind of dream house do we want, how he actually knew what is our taste, what is it that we really want when we didn't share anything about it. We went a few viewings and we told him no, it doesn't work, that kind of thing, but we didn't tell him why. Just before viewing this house, we went to another house and he actually told us, this house, I don't think you will like it lah. But never mind, it's okay, we'll just go and view it. So I was like, okay, how do you know whether I will like it or not? But never mind, we'll just go and view it. So we went, and true enough, we didn't like it. Then when we were just here at the void deck, he said, this one, I think you will like it. And I'm like, okay, never mind, let's just go and take a look. And true enough, when we saw it, we were like, okay, it's something that we really like.
So honestly, I thought we were going to take super long to find our next house because we have so many requirements, right? But this was really record, like the 3rd viewing, and we already know, okay, this is the house. Easy for Ryan, it was also very easy for us.
Yeah. Definitely recommend Ryan. Definitely, that's for sure.
It
was really a very seamless.
Without doubt. I don't know what else you can expect from an agent, but I think Ryan fulfills everything that consumer would need when they are selling or buying their house.
No complaints at all, to be honest. Whatever he does, I think he does it in the best interest of the consumers. So no complaints. I mean, we are really very appreciative of Ryan's efforts. He knows what he's doing. He has done his best for us. And even after we got this house, even when we share about our journey in renovation, he was still pushing on, he was still motivating us and saying, hang in there, you guys are doing well. And when we finally shared with him some of the photos, he was really very happy. He said, he will definitely come over sometime to take a look. Thank you, Ryan. It's really a good thing that we found him.